Ah, yes. Hello there. I am Alien Guy of the House of Guy. I was just talking with my friend Torwa Pathfinder here as I entered the mighty Ungoro crater. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, he was telling me about a very fun quest line located right here. And I think I'm going to escort you all through this amazing quest line. So without further ado, welcome to How To Classic. This is the Linken adventure. As you can see, rams cannot swim. It's a very important thing to know. Our first goal is to navigate all of the dinosaurs and the magical crystals until we come to this lake. Now at first glance it looks like a pretty normal, if not strangely green lake. But as we can see, there's a wrecked raft here. And if you look at the map, I'm not really sure how a raft got here. But perhaps the raft will tell us. It's a secret to everybody. A destroyed raft rests along the shoreline. Considering it's only a small pond, it's not clear as to how it ended up here, although looking at the trees tells you the water levels may not be consistent. Perhaps a little exploration in the area might uncover more clues. Alright, so explore the lake. As we swim into the lake, we see a small pack. What is this small pack? A waterlogged pack rests at the bottom of the pond. Grabbing onto it, you pull the pack back to shore. Perhaps if you examine the items inside the pack, you might find out more about who it belongs to. There are a few stray travelers at Marshall's Refuge. Perhaps you might find out more there. Examine the items and bring them to their owner. Okay, apparently, as the quest said, I drug it up here and checked through it. Didn't just sit there swimming. But let's see what this small pack is. There is a large compass. It always points to the center of Ungoro. Why are you doing this? Bink. No! Of course things would break. Well, that was fun. Secret to everybody. Banner quest. Let us try it again. Now, we'll do this a little bit differently. There we go. Why can I open it? It's very odd. So I already have it. Sometimes Classic would do these things. There we go. let me put this there. Sorry for the inconvenience. Right-click to open. Ah, there's the last item. Not sure why, but something broke. Alright, we got some throwing daggers, a large compass, a curled map parchment, and a lion-headed key. Interesting. Also, the key conveniently goes into your key ring. Now, with these items, we need to head to Marshall's Refuge. To the map, as you can see, it is located at the northern peak of Ungoro Crater. So we hop on our trusty ram mount. Like some fancy mumbo jumbo, and we appear at Marshall's Refuge. Such a long run. Such a very, very long run. What is this? Do mine eyes deceive me? Could that be the mighty Linken? How strange. It is good to see you, Linken.
Greetings.
Greetings. It's a secret to everybody. Hi there. I've seen you before. Haven't I? Here, I believe these things belong to you. Yes, these things do look familiar. Kind of. You see, I have no idea how I ended up here. No one really knows. It's a secret to everybody. I just can't seem to remember anything. These items you brought to me, though, I am remembering something. My sword! I'm supposed to strengthen it somehow, but I'm really not sure why. So, sorry I can't tell you any more, but I just don't remember. Anywho, I don't know where you can take it. I do know where you take it. Denova Snowdon in Winter Spring. You'll find her by the hot springs. She can temper my sword by the pools there. Take Linken's sword to denova Snowdon in Winter Spring.
Very good.
Now, for those of you who don't know, just open up a fun little map right here. And as you can see, we're going to go from Ungoro all the way north to Winter Spring. Doesn't that look like fun? That's only like a 25-minute flight path. So, you come right up here. Go ahead and get on my Stormpike Battle Jar. Come right up here.
Time is money, friend.
Speak to the Flight Master.
What's up?
And say, I need a ride to Winter Spring. Very good. Now that we're at Winter Spring, your bird should have dropped you off at Everlook, where most birds fly to. And Denova is far, far, far to the west, near this hot spring. Sadly, we just have to hoof it from Everlook over there. But luckily, for the sake of the video, I can go a little bit faster than normal. Whee! See, it's because of the snowy weather. My ram just loves the snow. That's what makes it possible for the ram to run so fast here. But once you reach this area, you'll see, oh, denova Snowdon. Just one more time for reference. We are here. And for a little bit more reference, we came from here. What a fun quest.
Welcome.
Greetings.
Hi.
Hello. What brings you to Winterspring? These cold and vast lands may seem dismal, but the place has many secrets. Well, this one's a secret to everybody, Miss Denova. My. So Linken did finally get around to sending me his sword. Look at that amazing sword. They don't make swords like that anymore. Well, of course I can temper the sword while I'm working. You can explain what took Linken so long to get it to me. He's not usually one to forget things. Now what's this? Linken forgot? Oh, I see. Lost his memory. Well, here's the sword. It's not complete, though. I know of one thing that might finish it, but speaking with him may prove difficult. Listen, I know of someone that will be able to help you. It's too much to explain right now, but you must somehow acquire a Vadir elixir. Vadir elixir. The only one I know that can help you with that is Regan Brewspewer. He's hard to track down, though, but last I knew he was camping in the wilds of Feralis, because people can just camp in Feralis.
Be good.
So we must find Gregan somewhere in Feralis. Because back in Classic WoW, that is about the gist of what you got. Somewhere in Feralis. Oh, Northern Feralis. It got more explicit. So, we are going to check our little map, our world map first off. As you can see, we're heading from Winterspring, another 15 to 20 minute flight path, to Feralis. So, off we go. We'll need to run all the way back to Everlook, and then we want to fly to Feathermoon's stronghold. Ah, yes. Feathermoon stronghold. Slightly different these days. Ah, that's what happened. The bird dropped me off a little too soon. Almost made it there, but that's alright. Now, here in Feralis is where we will find Gregan. She said northern Feralis, so he'll be somewhere in this area. To the north! Whoa! Okay, gotta slow down to get up the mountain. Or can I get up the mountain? I might have broken the game. Aha! No game-breaking glitches for me today. Ah, the fallen log will be your little marker here. Go ahead and slow down at this point. And slowly trot our way through. As you'll see, as you'll come to learn in Classic WoW, the world is a much larger place. And even at very good rendering distance, you can only see so far through the wilds. Truly a thing of beauty. Now, as you can see, here, near the pond, there is a small offshoot of road. A trail, rather. Right next to the pond, there is a trail that leads west. We shall take it. Mind you, these animals will aggro if you get too close to them. And you don't have ridiculous main character powers like I do. Ah, rare spawn. Beautiful wind creature. Beware the fire, though. Fire is very deadly.
What can I do for you?
Gregan! It's good to see you, old friend. He has a tent, a brazier, and a fire. Off the road. Because that's how Vanilla felt. You know, you could locate someone. Just look for a tent. You'll be fine.
Great to meet you.
Hey there. My name's Gregan. What can I do you for? Buy something, will ya? That sounds like a little bit of a reference. Sure thing, alien guy. You look like you could be trusted. Trustworthy. I can spot it a mile away. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Takes one everroot plant to make the verdure elixir. The rest of the living ingredients are trivial, really. But the everroot, well, that can be a bit tricky to get. I'd like to browse your goods. You must purchase one bait. At least one bait. Sometimes we need more bait.
Be good. What's on your mind?
The Vidir elixir, sir. Bring me an Eva root, and sure I can make you that elixir. I know all kinds of things about herbs and alchemy. Why, let me tell you the story about the time I transmuted gold from the cheese I was gonna eat for lunch. Hey, where are you going? I have to go bait Milbian. Milbin? See, and that's also another point of Vanilla. I read to you everything this man had to say. So, now it's up to you to go find this Evo root. I will say, luckily, I have taken most of the guesswork out of this one for you. It's located to the north in the ruins of Ravenwood. So we'll just head right on up there. Whoa. We've reached the ruins. Ah. As you can see, Miblion Snarletooth. Just dismount. Grumble, grumble. Very helpful, sir. Now, Miblion, perhaps you would like some bait. Oh, gotta be a little closer. Grumble, grumble. Ah, now that you have placed the bait, this magical wall becomes not real. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? It's a secret to everybody. If only I had a bomb to place in front of that. Anyways, got an Evo root here, a root here, and a root there. Wisdom, power, and this one shall be the one I choose. Phase through the wall. Give him a fancy salute. If I could actually spell. Salute. Hop back on my trusty ram and we head back to make the Vidir elixir. Almost. Almost made that jump too.
Well met.
The Vidir elixir, sir. Continue. So you pulled a fast one on Miblion, eh? Why, yes, I did.
Safe travels.
Aha! Now that I have the elixir, it's time to return to Winter Spring. because all of that whole quest, if you added in a few more killing times, might have helped out a little. Like, maybe been 3 hours counting flight paths. So why not take another 20-minute flight path? And it makes perfect sense to me. Good job, Vanilla. And then, if you guys missed the first part of the video, you have to run way over here to the hot springs, going back to visit Denova. Denova Snowdon. Denova Snowdon. Greetings, Denova Snowdon. I have your elixir.
How are ya?
Back already. I'll need 1 vial to make sure this stuff truly is the elixir. Yep. This is the stuff, all right. This elixir will allow you to speak with one that you wouldn't normally see. Take the Vidir elixir along with Linken's sword to the graveyard just outside Gadgetzan, sorry. In Teneris. Once there, drink the potion. You may be quite surprised at the results, but do not be alarmed. In your other form, head due north until you reach the mountains. You'll find the one you need to speak with in one of the rocky crevices. His name is Garion. Remember, he will only speak to you in the special form.
Off with ya.
How strange. But as anyone knows, now the best part is another travel. We travel from Winter Spring to Gadgetzan. So I hope you enjoyed your 20-minute flight path, because here we go again. Actually, I'll try Gadgetzan. Aha! It worked. Worked like a charm. Greetings. Neutral with the Thorium Brotherhood. Click. As you can see, we are now in Gadgetzan. Gadgetzan? Why do I always say Gadgetzan? And right over here is the graveyard. Come, trusty ram. Dalloo, dalloo. Ah, the graveyard. Now, to test out this elixir. Oh. Well. Yes, that's the thing that can happen. Running north, running north. Ah, look! A dot appeared. Garion. Gariam. He's a ghost too. What's up, ghost man? Very few seek me out. What may I do for you? It has been a long time since any have come to talk with me. If you return to the graveyard, alien guy, you will find a gravestone there. Not just any gravestone. This one will stand out from the others. Secrets lie within it. Push the stone and you will learn these secrets. Moving gravestones. It's really strange. That never happened where Linken was originally from. But perhaps Perhaps it's another reference I simply do not understand. We must run, we must run. Running is so much fun. Look at this running simulator. Resurrect. Aha. Alright. One of these things is not like the others. One of these things just doesn't belong. Can you tell me which thing is not like the others before I finish my song? Ah, no. It was this one. This must be the gravestone that Grayan mentioned. Linken's tempered sword. You push on the stone firmly, and it slides away, revealing a small depression beneath it. Placing Linken's sword in the depression, you realize it fits perfectly. After a strong flash of light, you are able to pick the sword up again. It has been transformed! Deliver Linken's superior sword to Linken in Ongoro Crater. Oh, look at that. It's kind of shiny now. Good work. Alright. And now, we take it back. Let's check our map real quick. So we are here. Marshall's Refuge is still right up here, where Linken lives. So, we head over to Gadgetzan, and we take the flight path to Marshall's Refuge. Excellent. Well done. Behold, Linken, I deliver to you the Sword of Truth, the Sword of Mastery.
Hi, how are you?
Greetings, alien guy. Oh, I remember you. You're... No, don't tell me. I just said your name. My sword! It's finished! Now, if I can only remember why I needed it. I do not remember. Here, let me pay you for this at least. After all of those flight paths, you make probably 3/4 of the money back. That's how you know you've done a good quest. Thinking. I know I came here for something important. I have an idea, alien guy. In the cave over there is a gnome named JD. That was very kind to me when I first arrived here. Perhaps in my disoriented state I might have mentioned something to her. Why don't you go ask her if she knows anything? Oh, but be careful. She's always messing with those crazy glowing crystals I've seen in the crater. I'm not quite sure what she's up to in there.
Off and away.
Off and away. Alright. I'll play along a little while longer. Hello, Kodo. You don't look like you need much protecting. We enter the cavern. Cavern. And I love all these crystals. They look so wonderful. Here in the world of Classic, you'll actually find out what these crystals do. Because in Retail WoW, it just says no one knows their secrets. If you ever played the old world, you know their secrets. And how fun they can be. JD.
Hey.
You probably weren't expecting to find me in this cave. My name is JD, and I really can't tell you much about how I got here. But what I can tell you is that the cave is my home now. I spend all my time studying strange crystals that can be found all over the crater. A gnome's assistance. Stay where you are for just a moment. I'm testing out a new combination of crystals. Oh, Linken? Linken? Yes. He's a funny one. When he first got here, he was mumbling about all kinds of strange things. Probably got bumped on the head pretty hard, I'd imagine. Something he said stuck with me, though. And that was he was making some sort of totem, I believe. Said he had to talk to someone named Eardin Bluewind in a place called Fellwood, I believe. I doubt he could tell you much now, though. If you want to know more, maybe you should look for Eardin yourself. Find Iridian Blue Wind in southern Fellwood. Okay.
Very well then.
So, a quick recap here. Started the quest here. Went to Winterspring. Went to Feralis. Went to Winterspring. Went to Tenaris. Went back to Ungoro. And now to Fellwood. Good. Just in case anyone missed that, we go there. Northward to Fellwood. So, it's such an expensive quest. And I hope you have like an hour and a half, 2 hours of time to just watch your person fly on a bird. Because once again, another flight path. Ah, we've landed. Landed in Fellwood. Come to me, my mighty battle charger. Where in Fellwood did the bird drop us? Ah, just by the Emerald Sanctuary. 'Tis a good place. Let us go and pick up the flight path. Whee! Ah, yes, here we are. What is this? Iridian Blue Wind? You're just the person I was looking for.
Greetings.
Greetings to you as well, madam.
Goddess bless you.
The Emerald Circle strives to heal the wounded land of Fellwood. Although the land is named for the very thing that has corrupted it, we hope that one day we will be able to eradicate the corruption from this land. Hello, mage. Is there something I can help you with? I do not know the one you speak of, alien guy. But worry not. If your friend was on a journey to find me, I do know what it was he desired. In the heart of Ungoro Crater dwells an evil of the purest form. This evil takes the shape of an elemental called Blaze Runner, protected by an aura that none can dispel. None except for those with enough power to do so. I can teach you of this power, alien guy. First, do as I ask. Collect 11 silvery claws and 1 iron tree heart from the creatures in Fellwood. Then return.
Goddess what you.
This is an interesting point in this whole quest chain. This is the first point where you actually have to go and do standard fetch quest stuff. Now, the iron heart will come from the trees in the iron tree woods. But as far as the silvery claws, they can literally come off any beast. And just to show you a little something interesting, this is a green level 48, and I'm level 60. I'm not in my best gear, but this shouldn't be any problem. Most max level characters can just easily wipe things out, right? I'm not one-shotting it, but it isn't lasting too long. I've been diseased. What's this? It didn't even drop a silvery claw. How dare it? However, I don't need to bore you all with hunting items. Silvery claws. Can I find silvery claw? Is that because I misspelled it? Yes, I did. Thank you for pointing that out, stream. Item. Silvery claw. Claw. 11. Oh, it is plural, isn't it? Add item. Silvery claws. 11. Add item. Iron tree. Heart. Now, this fetch quest part will probably take a little bit of time, because you guys do not have main character powers. I'm sorry, but in this video I am the main character. So just remember, from the Emerald Sanctuary, kill wolves and bears along your journey northward to get the silvery claws, until you reach the Iron Tree Woods, where you will kill the mighty Trents to get 1 heart. Then you make your way all the way back to the Emerald Sanctuary, where you speak with this young lady once again.
What brings you here?
I can tell you more of the power of which you require to defeat Blaze Runner, but first you need to gather the things that I require. Well, here you go. Very well, alien guy. I can see you are serious about helping your friend. Take this bag of supplies with you to Teneris. Travel to Lost Rigger Cove and look for a circle of stones. The easternmost peninsula is the secret. That sounds referencey. From this circle only, read from the Book of Aquar. Summon the only creature that can transform the items you collected into a totem to fight Blaze Runner. Aquamentus will not be pleased to have been awoken. But remember, you must remain in the circle for him to transform these items.
A sharp reminder.
Why, thank you. So, once again, we're going to travel from Felwood back to Teneris. Because I don't think we've traveled enough. So everyone, get out your pocketbooks. And let's head back to the flight path. Ah, there we go. I'm gonna be broke pretty soon. Now, Lost Rigger Cove is south of Gadgetzan and east of the Caverns of Time. 'Tis the peninsula. The easternmost peninsula. Imagine that. So, onward to the peninsula. Running, running, running to the peninsula. Now, as you can see, we've reached the northern edge of the Caverns of Time, where you will find this mighty cavern in time. Now, for ease of getting through this, let me go ahead and turn a few of these little Game Master powers on. Hello, pirates. Hello, pirates. You'll need to find your way through the pirates. That'll be fun. And just remember that in Classic, if you're in the mid-40s or upper 40s, pulling 3 or 4 of these guys will probably kill you. That's just how Classic worked. So you'll run around behind here and climb this little mountain. I guess the other option is that you come down here and just swim around the bank. It's possible. But behold, the circle of rocks. Thank you, Stormpike. The Circle of Aquamentus. Turn GM mode off. Now, when you summon this monster, do not solo him. I'm gonna leave GM mode off for this. I'll leave God mode on so I don't die. But you can watch how difficult it is to actually solo this, even, 15 levels above this quest. Find the proper book. Open the pack, and I have the Iron Heart, Silvery Claw, and the book. Aquamentus. It's level 54. Oh, this should be nice. See, I could solo him, but if I was his level, it wouldn't have been a very good thing. Also, with my talents in frost magic, not really helping me out there. I thank you for the silver. It's enough to pay for one flight path away somewhere. Ah, the Silver Totem of Aquamentus. Now, to the world map. We must travel back to Marshall's Refuge. And bring it to JD. So we're going to hop back on the flight path, run back to Gadgetzan, and flight path over to Marshall's Refuge once more. At some point we will be done flying to Marshall's Refuge. Also, fun little tidbit, if you don't know all of the flight paths, you're going to be walking instead of flying. And that'll be even more fun. Like the first time you go to Winter Spring, you have to run all the way through Fellwood. You can't just fly to Everlook because you're a level of that, you're that proper level. Ah, JD Calais. So you're back, huh? Well, let me take a look at that alien guy. Probably using the wrong voice. Blaze Runner, you say? Yes, I am aware of a strong elemental resides at the charred center of this crater. Well, we all just keep our distance. None of us have been able to penetrate the powerful aura that surrounds him. Many have pushed from the rocky paths onto the ground below when they're trying to face him. Linken's Adventure. To think that all this time the reason Linken came here was to rid us of Blaze Runner. He seems like such an ordinary guy, but I did notice that he's not at all interested in any of my experiments or gadgets like most gnomes. He must be a true warrior at heart. Bring the totem to him. See if that helps him remember why he came here. You know, I have to admit, I am very interested in your work with the crystals. I shall return one day and learn about them. As a true gnome, I am very interested in these crystals. Onward! Also, this is another one of those very, very fun times where Blizzard doesn't really remove quest items. I would never delete quest items before the quest chain has completed, just in case, but I'm pretty sure at the end of the quest chain, they stay with you. Interesting little keepsakes. To Linken. Time to go on an adventure, little Linken.
Honored, I'm sure.
Ah, hello again, alien guy. Did JD was JD able to help you out? Alien guy, I finally remember now. I did come here to fight Blaze Runner. I was on a journey, and this was meant to be the last step. But I am no longer the hero. You are. All that you have done. You must finish this now, not me. Blaze Runner guards an artifact called the Golden Flame. It provides power more vast than anyone has ever known, and is dangerous in the hands of one with an evil heart. You'll want to bring others with you. It is dangerous to go alone. Take this as my advice. It's dangerous to go alone, huh? Interesting. Yes, I will go alone.
Very well then.
Salute. As you can see in the quest now, it says elite. Back in vanilla there were elite quests, and these things were actually difficult. If he suggests don't go alone, and you don't have main character powers, do not go alone. I shall demonstrate. As we travel... go away. Not interested in you. Fire Plume Ridge. So you come here, and you have to clear your way up this ridge. All of these level 50 monsters. Let's just see how long it takes me to clear one. One is not too bad. To continually clear and clear and clear. And if you pulled more than one, probably more than 3 of these, I'm probably in trouble. Also, this is one of those times that, you know, being a specific mage was a very important thing. Where are the so-called heroes of this world? Too frightened to come out and play? Isn't that interesting? Blaze Runner, how dare you say such things? Fire Plume Ridge Hot Springs. Ah, correct path. It's taking a little detour this way. As I swim through the sky. Swim through the sky. With a little bit fasterness. So you come here, at this point, right at the tip of this little mountain, and you climb the mighty ridge. Here, you know what? GM on. Stop trying to attack me while I'm explaining things. You climb the ridge, you battle the things, and then you reach Blaze Runner. I'm going to destroy this. You want to try and pull this guy, because you don't want him fighting with you. And Blaze Runner. GM off. Now this, you must have it equipped.
Both hands for my weapon.
Well, thank you for letting me know. You must have it equipped. And it has a cooldown. 30-second cooldown. Fire Plume Ridge hotspot. He's coming to play a different quest. 'Tis time. His aura is removed. He's vulnerable. Also, look at how much damage he's doing to me. Like, if I didn't have crazy god powers, I would be dead. Being a main character is amazing. Being a main character, the best thing that I can do. Blaze Runner has been slain. Behold down here his mighty cave, and an ornate chest rests upon the wall. The golden flame. Interesting that it looks very triangular, with golden sparkles at each end. Well, nothing to do now but head once more back to Marshall's Refuge. Oh, I overshot it. I'm near the monkeys. Just to make sure. Yes, I flew the wrong direction. And up we go. Look at that quest, look at that quest. Up and up we go. Look at the quest, look at the quest. Alien guy, the house of Guy. He is gonna go and help out Linken.
Greetings. Hi, how are you?
It's dangerous to go alone, Linken. Blaze Runner is almost invincible behind the aura that is created using the golden flame. Only you have the power to remove it with the silver totem of Aquamentus. Thank you, alien guy. The golden flame will now be returned back to my homeworld, where it may be protected, never again to be used for evil, probably until some new game appears. Since you did so much for me, I'd like you to have this. Without you, I'd still have no idea who I was. Linken's Sword of Mastery, or the Spirit of Aquamentus, and Linken's Boomerang. Good old Linken's Boomerang. I shall choose the Sword of Mastery.
Alrighty then.
Salute! Why, thank you, Mr. Linken. You have done a great service.
Good day
I
to you.
kneel before you. What are my trinkets? Arena Master. That's a dumb trinket. The boomerang. I now can boomerang things? I'm definitely going to go and do some training so I can carry Linken's Sword of Mastery. But thank you all for tuning in. This has been the entirety of Linken's adventure through World of Warcraft. It started here in the humble Ungoro crater, and went to the mountains, and the jungle, and then the mountains, and then the desert, and then the crater, then Fellwood, which is kind of like a diseased forest. Then back to the desert, then to Ungoro, where it all began and where it all ended. Thank you once again, Linken, and thank you all for being interested in the world of Classic. I am Alien Guy, and please look for more how-to Classic videos in the future. And have a fantastic day.